Okay, let's talk about the FX prop firm realm and why I've been motivated to build so many different types of software for so many different platforms, kind of just like shotgunning and spraying automated system capability out there. Well, I'll tell you why. About 3 months ago, 2.5, 3 months ago, I heard a lot of grumblings from those I know in the broker space, those I know in the institutional space, and those I know that have either owned or been involved directly in FX prop firms. So here's what's going on, and some of it's related to FPFX, kind of, I guess you could say, the back office risk management and the software that would be utilized between an FX prop firm and the an FX prop firm and their brokers. So there's been issues there since the MyForex funds debacle. That's been a situation, that relationship between the FX prop firms and the brokers, and how that additional company, kind of like a middleman in there, what's going on with them. It seems like a lot of FX prop firms are sick of dealing with that firm. And so anyhow, then on the other hand, and I don't care if you're not hearing anywhere else, I'm going to tell you what I know. MetaQuotes is owned by Russian dudes. And in the world, Russia's the new boogeyman. No, I don't care what you think about Ukraine, Russia. I'm not talking politics. I'm just talking the reality. The EU-based countries and America want everybody to think that Russia's the new boogeyman and that we all need to do everything mean to them as possible. And whether that's valid or not, I don't care about. I personally am not into globalist proxy wars that never seem to stop, but that's a whole other subject. I'm not into agitating countries to make sure wars start. I think all of that stuff is disgusting. But the reality is MetaQuotes is owned by Russian guys operating on Cyprus, and I know behind the scenes, many are being pressured on the FX broker side and prop firm side, especially in America, to get away from that company, not have dealings with them. So I think there's a perception that MetaQuotes is coming out and saying, oh, we don't want prop firms playing with our platform in the prop firm realm. It's too dirty and all that. That's a bunch of hooey. They're saying that because they probably don't want to get their banking attacked. So they are purposely going out and scuttling some of the relationships with companies that would allow U.S. traders. And it might be EU traders next, because EU is putting the same pressures on. So, in my opinion, the scope of the MT4 and MT5 involvement with the prop firm space is probably going to be forced into a very, very small corner. So that means if you're on MT4 and MT5 accounts through a prop firm, your days might be numbered. That's unfortunate. Definitely U.S. clients. And I'm going to show you some information here in a minute. EU-based clients might be able to stand it a little bit longer, but I would say in the next 30 to 60 days, I'll be shocked if there's still companies offering an American an ability to trade an FX prop account on MT4, MT5. Definitely not if they're in the U.S., but if it's a company outside the U.S., an FX prop firm, they're still allowing you, those days will be numbered. So, and even those that are using it probably won't be grandfathered. They'll have to migrate them over to, C-Trader, DX platform, Match Trader, or some of these others. So this is what I saw happening, and now I'm seeing that is confirmed. It's playing out. Number one, C-Trader is going to become much more prominent. I had a feeling that would happen, and wow, is it happening. Prop firms all over the world are adding C-Trader as an option. Another thing is happening. The TradingView platform I see is now can be tied into the DX platform. So an American, for instance, could be trading on TradingView connected to DX through their prop firm, and now they're back to having their FX prop firm trading. So I saw TradingView is going to become prominent again in the FX space. Boom, it's happening. I saw CTrader was going to become prominent. I just knew when you have a company owned by Russians, it's just a matter of time they're going to start getting messed with. And boy, did it happen. So CTrader and TradingView, intra-connected to either DX platform or maybe MatchTrade or other possibilities going forward, I have a feeling will become the two heavy lifter platforms. So maybe like 6 to 9 months from now, a ton of these prop firms, you're going to have like, hey, trade through TradingView connected to DX or trade on TradingView connected to DX. And I'm going to give you some evidence of that right now. Let's go take a look. So, and I've been bit by this, I've been bit by Funded Engineer. I was all excited. They added CTrader. Boom, right now, I got money sitting there as others do, waiting to be cashed out. They no longer will take Americans, which is not a problem for me. I can open up account there through an offshore entity. And that's another topic I want to get into. Americans really, really need to consider stop signing up for prop accounts as an American or even as an American LLC. Go get an offshore corporation and start doing all your FX trading, regardless of who it's through or what country the prop firm's from. Do it through your outside U.S. entity so you can alleviate, getting a whole bunch of funded accounts and then something else happening that, now we finally can't take Americans anymore. Try to minimize that. So anyhow, here is my funded FX, probably in my opinion, one of the main prop firms in the U.S. working really, really hard to move to a long-term solution in a very diligent way. It feels to me like this is a well-run company. Search traders integrating to MatchTrader, E8 funding. I'm not sure off the top of my head what they're doing. I'm sure they're doing something too, and so on. Heck, I even saw FTMO is now offering DX trade, and they have CTrader. So they're basically saying TradingView will be integrated with DX. So that's something internally where you can go into your TradingView platform, connect it to DX, put in your account information. Now you can go run your goodies, your strats on, DX or on the TradingView platform and have that take place through your DX connection. So, and then here we go. Now it's announced they're now live. So my funded FX is American. You can run the iGRID Evo on your TradingView platform, and you can have that talking right out to your DX connection at my funded FX or some of the other prop firms. So what's going to happen, I think, you're going to see Americans completely lose the ability to work off MT4, MT5 directly. Now, could you run your EAs on MT4, MT5 and talk them out to whatever kind of prop firm account you have? Absolutely. In my opinion, it would be smarter to do that on CTrader than on MT4, MT5. I think it's a more robust platform, and it's not owned by Russians. So, in my opinion, if I owned MetaQuotes and I was Russians, I would cash out, sell off that company right now, go sip Mai Tais on the beach. You made plenty of money over the years, and let somebody else have it. And MT4, MT5 could be right back in the mix. No longer owned by Russians, but doubt that's going to happen. So for Americans that are proficient and want to keep racking and stacking their accounts, you can trade a fully automated C-bot on CTrader, and there is the ability on CTrader to talk out to some of these trade platforms. But for those that like the TradingView, here you go. You now have integration. This is going to explode. This integration between TradingView and DX and MatchTrader and others, I think, is going to explode. So that's going to make TradingView even more prominent than they already were. And CTrader, I would venture to say, will probably double their business in the next year. That's how much all of this is going to help CTrader. Because CTrader's in Cyprus, established group, very nice platform, not that hard to use, good optimization engine, better than MT4, MT5, and you can run automated on it inherently. And there's a ton of new trade copier tools exploding as a result of all this for TradingView. So let's go look at one of them. So here's CopyGram. Check that out. CTrader. So you can talk out trading from TradingView or an MT5 platform through CopyGram and talk out trade activity to any one of these platforms. And what do they have? They have DXTrade, they have CTrader, and so on. So there's a lot of stuff becoming available now to become very sophisticated in picking the platform you most want to trade on, and then having that trade activity go out to a range of brokers or prop firm brokers, whether you're trading your own accounts or a prop account. And here's some other prominent, connectivity capabilities. When we get to the future side, there's TradingView to Tradovate connection now. So there's Traders Connect, TradingView to MT5, and so on. There's plenty of trade copiers now. So the trade copier side of things is exploding in capability and options because of all this play out with MT4, MT5. And on the future side, as I was saying, you have Tradovate connected to TradingView now. Many are talking about it, showcasing it. That's a heck of a nice advancement. So for the futures crowd that doesn't really like the Tradovate platform, it's very limited in capability. Yeah, it's good for slinging trades manually. That's about it. But if you want to have nice charting and have like your iGRID indicator working, that you're analyzing as your working trade setups, you can have your Tradovate accounts hooked up. And then the ultimate for the future side is running MT8 with the Apex 10.1 trade copier, trading through multiple prop firms on a ton of accounts running on one platform. So you can run your iGRID Evo automated, the automated system we have for MT8, and having that trade activity going out to a wide range of accounts. So that's why I'm big back on MT8, because of that capability. And TradingView, I see, is going to become a prominent benefactor, as CTrader is, for the demise that's taking place for MT4, MT5. So there's a lot of new capabilities and a lot of connectivity that's changing the game. Here it is. Apex, right now, you can go sign up for Apex, do TradingView Tradovate for your prop firm challenge. So I personally am going to use MT8 for all my automated trading because I like the 10.1 trade copier and I like that capability. But I still think it's an option for many traders to have the TradingView Tradovate connection for the future side of things. But the FX prop firm space, especially FX prop firms that are based in America, they're going to have a really tough time going forward. I think the regulators are going to be putting pressure on the behind the scenes. I think companies like MyFundedFX that are working really hard to be in alignment with what regulators want or intend, they'll do fine. But we see, the Funded Trader, they're gone. Some of these companies just don't know how to adapt to this loss in MT4, MT5, and that's just instantly ruining their cash flow and their business model. So there's many talking about what are the best solutions. Like this gentleman just a day ago said best prop firms, and in there is a post. So he shot the video, tells you the 10 best prop firms, and then the next day the Funded Trader disappears. But he ranked MyFundedFX number one, and MyFundedFX has MyFunded Futures. So I like those guys. I'm going to start doing some futures accounts. So the prop firm industry and the FX side, you got to get on CTrader or you got to get on TradingView for the long haul I see the MT4, MT5 side diminishing going